Hello students, welcome to AriserTalent. I am your maths teacher Arpita Sharma. We are studying a chapter which is coordinate geometry, right students? And what we are discussing? We are doing some questions from our exercise, right students? Okay, so starting with writing the name of the chapter which is coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry. Okay, now we were having that question which is this. Okay, so you know the name na? Now, the question says that find the coordinates of the point which divides the line segment joining -1, 3 and 4, -7 internally in the ratio 3 and 4. So, what is 3? This is M. What is 4? This is N. Understand the question, this is M and N. And if you talk about these two, that is x1, y1 and that's your x2, y2, right? Let's saying that find the coordinates of the point which divides. So basically what you have asked about, you simply have this line. You are having simply a line here. Why a line? Because you are having 2 points, right students? And the points are -1, 3 and the 4 and -7, or you also can say that this is x2, y2 and this is x1, y1. Now this divides in ratio m by n. Now what is m? M by n. Now m is 3 and n is 4. This is the question student. This is so simple. What you have to know that this point is P and having some coordinate x comma y. Now you have to find out this P x comma y equals to what? Simply you have to find out this. What is the abscissa and what the ordinate of this, right? So we'll move with the solution part. Okay. Now students, I know you know that how we are going to solve it because we have done similar questions previously. Okay, so it's just a rewind for you, right? Okay, so here x1 -1, y1 4, x2 3 and y2 is -7. This is given to you guys and m equals to 3 and n equals to 4, and you can say that lambda equals to m by n, that is equals to 3 by 4. Now you can choose your question, your method of solution of that question, that whether you have to find out with the m and n or whether you have to apply the formula of lambda. So that's up to you. So you decide what you're gonna do. Now, in the solution part, we are having these things. What? Given. These are given parameters. Okay. If I talk about the solution part. So, here's the solution part, and in the solution, I am having by the formula, which formula? Section formula. So, I should write here by the section formula. By the section formula. P x comma y is equals to P x comma y is equals to P mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n, right? And m y2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. Now student, tell me what is m plus n? M is 3 and n is 4, so m plus n is 7. Okay, so px comma y is equals to p of m's value is 3. So 3 multiply by x2. x2 is 3 again. Plus n. N is what? N is what? N is 4. N is 4 and then x1. x1 is 4 again upon m plus n, which is 7. Here, now I am having this m and y2. So m is 3 and y2 is minus 7. Okay. Plus n. Value of n is 4. Value of n is 4. Where I have done some mistake, some silly mistake. This is m is 3 and x2. x2's value is 3. Okay. Plus 4, which is the value of n. Multiply by x1. Now x1 is not 4 here, x1 is minus 1 here. So corrected. Here it's minus 1. Right? So this is minus 1. Okay. So what we'll do? 3. This is m. Multiply by y2. This is minus 7. Then n. N is 4. And multiply by y1. Now y1 is 4. 7. Okay. So pxy will be p of 9 plus minus 4. So 9 minus 4 is 5. So 5 by 7. Comma. That is 21. 21 of minus. Minus of 21 and plus of 16. So that is minus of 5 by 7. Right? Minus of 5 by 7. So p equals to 5 by 7 and minus 5 by 7 is what you will call your answer. So this is your answer. Okay. So what you are going to do now? Note it so that we can move forward. Okay. Noted. Simple. This question was very simple. Okay. Let's move to another question, which is, if the midpoint of the line joining 3, 4, ky is xy and 2x plus 2y plus 1 equals to 0, find the value of k. Now what has it done? It have given you an equation. In addition of this equation, he is telling you that these and these are the points and the midpoint is this. So from this information, you will be having equation in terms of x and y, and you are having already an equation of in terms of x and y. So you will be having equation and you will be getting the values of x and y, right? So we will proceed with that. Okay. Now we will understand it by a diagram. Okay. So the thing is, I am having a line and this line is 3, 4, which is also your x1, y1, and the k and 7. So write k and 7, and this k and 7 is nothing but your x2 and y2. That's saying that it's having a midpoint, isn't it? The midpoint. So midpoint is something like here. Now name it A, name it B, and the midpoint is P, having the coordinates x and y. Right. It's telling us this is given. This is given, guys. This all things are given to you. So the given things are represented in diagram. Plus, in addition, you have given this first information, and in the second thing, you have provided with this equation 2x plus 2y plus 1 equals to 0. Now, what you have to find out? To find is simply the value of k. Now wait. You have two equations here in the form of this. You will be having two equations here and you are having this third equation here. Why? Because you are having basically three unknowns. Which unknowns, students? You are having this x, this y, and in that addition this k. Okay. So you are having three equations. You are having three variables. It's very easy to find out. Okay. If you go through the chapter, right, linear variables, then you can find out easily. Okay. Now what will we do? We'll go with the solution. Right. xy pxy, or should I rewrite it? Okay. Students, pxy is midpoint. Pxy is midpoint of pxy is midpoint of A, which is 3, 4, and B, which is k, 7. So if that's so, we know if we are having a midpoint right there. In this case, then x equals to x, y equals to y, x1 equals to 3, x2 equals to k, and y1 equals to 4, y2 equals to 7. How? Because x1 x and y are same, this midpoint, and the x1 is 3 and the y1 is here k, x1 is 3 and y1 is k, right, y1 is k, no, x2 is k, okay, and 4 is your y1 and 7 is your y2. It's clear? Okay, now you have formula px comma y. This implies that px comma y will be what? P of x2 plus x1. x2 plus x1. Now the ratio will be 1 by 1. So the summation will be 2. So x2 plus x1 by 2 here and y2 plus y1 by 2 here. By this, what we can do, that this implies that this x equals to this, x equals to this, x equals to x2 plus x1 by 2 and y equals to y1 plus y2 by 2. I am putting the values here, right, students? Putting the values. X equals to x1, that is x2 and x1, so 3 and k, so 3 plus k by 2, right, and y equals to what, student? Y equals to 7 plus 4. So 7 plus 4 is basically 11 by 2. Okay. Now you are having the value of y, you are having the value of x. So this is your equation number 1. This is your equation number 2. But given is what? Given 2x plus 2y plus 1 equals to 0, which is your equation number 3. Now can I have this? Can I put the value of x and y right from there to here? Can I have that? Implies that 2 multiplied by, put the value of x simply. So that is 3 plus k by 2. 2 cancel, plus 2y. 2 and multiply by y. Y is 12 by 2, 11 by 2 plus 1 equals to 0. So if this is so, I have just put the values here of x and y. Now 2 will be cut here. So that is 3 plus k plus 11 plus 1. So this implies that 3 plus k plus here 11 plus 1 is 12. So 12 plus 3, 15, right, implies that k equals to minus of 15. Isn't it, students? Isn't it? and this is what? This is what you call your answer. Right. Note this. Note this. You are having the here. Write the value of k equals to minus 15. Okay. So noted. Noted. Should I completely remove this question? Okay. Okay. Now with the next question we are having this. Prove that the points, which points? The points A 0, 0, B and 1, 1, right, are collinear. Now what does mean that collinear thing? That if this is the line and 3 points are collinear, that means all the 3 points are here. First point here, second point here, 3 point here. So what is the area enclosed by these 3 lines? What is the, if I tell you that this is A and this is B and this is some C point, so tell me that what is the area enclosed by the line AB, BC and AC? You will say this, nothing ma'am, it's nothing, it's 0. Okay, so if it's nothing, it's 0. So it's 0. That means we have that area formula and that will be 0. Now 1 by 2 is just a modulus. We'll remove that 1 by 2 and the complete modulus, that formula will be going to equal to 0 for it to be a collinear, right? So what we'll do? We'll do that formula thing here and we'll see that what will be the results. Okay, just try that thing. So, to the points, so I'm having this point A, I'm having these things given, that A equals to A0, B equals to 0B and C equals to 1, 1. Students, this is the same thing which is x1, y1, and this is B equals to x2, y2 and this C which is equals to x3, y3. So you can now easily see the corresponding values. Now you're having, right, you're having a formula, students, right there. What formula you're having? That if A, B and C are collinear, what does that mean? What does that mean, student? That x1 something plus x2 something plus x3 something. Now what is something here? This is y2 minus y3 and this was y3 minus y1 and this is y1 minus y2. Is that so? Is that so? Okay, so this is the formula that should be equals to 0. This mode will be equals to 0 or simply that is equals to 0 because nothing like mode, nothing like minus 0. Okay, so it should be 0 for that. So we can just have the values here. Okay, so solution, basically solution starts right from there. Okay, so solution. Right, that x1 is A, multiply by y2, this is B minus y3, this is 1, B minus 1, plus x2 is 0 and x3 is 1, Now this is y3 minus y1. So y3 here minus y1. Now y1 is here 0. And anything multiplied by 0 is 0, right? And this is y1 minus y2. Now y1 is here, which is 0, minus y2. Y2 is b. Okay, if I'll see that, that will become a multiplied by b, ab minus a. This is completely a 0 and that will be minus b. Minus b equals to 0. Right. Now what I have to prove? A by b plus 1 by a plus 1 by b equals to 1. Okay. So how can I make something here as 1 and have the other side as a and b? So I'll do one thing. If this is equation 1, come this side students, come this side. I'm having this by equation 1 by dividing equation 1. Now what are you doing? Dividing equation 1 by AB. I am just dividing this complete equation by AB. This complete equation by AB. So if you divide this AB by AB, you will be having 1. If you will divide this AB by minus A, you will be having, or I can write this the thing here like I am having this equation AB minus A minus B equals to 0, and that equation will eventually become divided by AB, divided by AB and divided by AB. A 0 divided by AB is nothing but 0. Okay, so I'll be having this 1 here, minus AA will cut, that is 1 by B, and this is 1 by A because B and B will cut. Right, so that is equals to 0. So I just transpose these things and I can write that this is nothing but 1 by A plus 1 by B equals to 1. Okay. So if you look at the question now, then this is what we have to prove. Now we have proven our thing. Okay. So look at this thing and look at the question. 1 by A plus 1 by B equals to 1. So we have proven this. So note it students so that we can move forward. Noted? Okay. So, okay. So moving towards the next question students, what we are having in bucket, let's find out. For what value of a point A, the point, for what value of A, okay, there is a comma, okay, so for what value of A, the point A1, comma A minus 1 and okay, so the points, so you can correct it grammatically, that is for what value of A, the points this and this are collinear. For what value of this A, these points are collinear. So the given things are given x1, x2, x3 and y1, y2, y3 are what? A1, 11, A1, 11. Then 1, minus 1 and 4. Now we have done similar kind of questions. Okay, so we'll just repeat it. That what is the formula? We know the formula. What is the formula? Solution to be given points as collinear x1 y2 minus y3, okay, then plus of x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2. That should be equals to 0. Okay, so what we'll do, just put the values. By putting the values, in the formula, not of the formula, that's in the formula. So if I put the value, the values will be this a here in the bracket, there will be y2 minus y3. So y2 is minus 1 and y3 is minus 4. Then plus x2 is 1. Multiply by y3 is 4 and y1 which is 1. Plus x3, now what is x3? This is 11. Now y1 minus y2, so y1 is 1 minus 1 is plus 1, okay. Then this should be equals to 0. So I am having this equation, I am having only one unknown, and it's so easy, guys, it's so easy, okay. So that implies that minus a plus 4a, and I can just minus 1 minus 4, okay, that's minus 5. So minus 5 multiplied by a is nothing but minus 5a. Minus 5a plus 4 minus 1, 3 multiplied by 1, 3. Plus 11 multiplied by 2 is 22 equals to 0. That means minus 5a, 22 plus 3, 25. So that will become minus 25. That is a equals to 25 by 5. Why? Minus cancelled out, no? Okay. So that will be 5, students. So what does that mean? That a equals to 5, and this is your answer. This is your what? Answer. Now you have to note it, right? You want to note this question? You want to note this question? Note this question. Okay? Okay, so what is our next question? Next question is 3 points, this are an equilateral triangle, then find lambda. Now understand this question, we'll discuss this question in our next class. I am just giving you a hint, and by that hint you have to do that on your own. So if there are 3 points and this is from equilateral triangle. So equilateral triangles mean, students, that all the sides of this triangle are equal. So if this is A and this is B and this is C, and the points are given 0, 0 and 3, root 3 and 3, lambda. Okay, from an equilateral triangle, the lambda's value. Now find out the distance here. Now the distance here will be equals to distance here. Okay, and you can easily find out this and this. You will pick up this and this because this is origin. If you are having origin, it's very easy for you guys, because you have to just apply the formula, which is root of x square plus y square instead of x1 square plus x2 square minus x1 square, not x2 square, x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 square and the under root of the whole. You don't have to find it all, but you just replace it with x square plus y square if you're talking about a line. So if it's a line, the first point is origin and the second point is sum point. In the second line, the first point is origin and the second point is sum point. So you can apply the formula in both, and the distance is same because it's an equilateral triangle. Okay, so just do that and be healthy and wealthy and wise, and bye bye.